from what we've seen here in the UK anyway, I would say, she appears to have been one of the most popular First Ladies that I can ever remember. And I'm old.
You're not that old. Would you agree with that as well? From an American point of view, has she been arguably the most popular?
Well, she certainly leaves the White House as one of the most popular figures, period. She is more popular than her husband, and she's facing calls to start her own political career, which she's tried to resist. But I think she actually goes down as the coolest First Lady we've seen occupy the White House.
Evadney, a lot of people say that her husband is a great orator, but I wonder if she's a better speaker than him.
Well, I think she is. And I think, as Stephanie has said, she has ended up being far more popular than he is. And I think that most of us have really embraced him, especially in these last 6 months, 8 months of the campaign.
Yeah.
We have seen a side of her that has been so powerful. And I think even much more so than we had expected. And I think that's why the call for her to run in 2020, which I hope she doesn't, by the way.
Why not?
Because I think that, politics, I wouldn't want her to be remembered in history by anything negative in terms of her association with politics. And I think it doesn't matter how much she is lauded and applauded at this stage, within 4 years we'd be hearing a different story. So I'd rather she stopped while we're all very happy and she finds a niche for herself that, really cements her legacy.
So quits the capital while she's ahead is basically what you're saying, Evadney. But here's the thing, her husband's always going to get more flack and always going to have more critics because he is the president. The First Lady is slightly shielded from that. But even so, she didn't shy away from issues, not least the issues of women promoting girls, black girls in particular. Isn't that right, Stephanie?
Yeah, I think what was interesting about Michelle Obama was how she navigated that space between traditional, safe First Lady territory, health, education, while giving really powerful speeches, which we saw in the past 6 months, against racism and sexism. And she also just really effectively used social media in a way that we've never seen before. And I think that she'll go down in history as someone who redefined the way the First Lady operates in so many different ways.
There's been some other memorable First Ladies in recent years. I mean, Barbara Bush, perhaps not. Laura Bush, maybe not. But Hillary Clinton, well, she's memorable on more than one occasion. But in terms of starry, First Ladies with star quality, I mean, Nancy Reagan clearly had it because she came from Hollywood. But do you think that Michelle has that too?
I think if you're talking about star ratings in terms of the celebrity ratings, maybe not. But in terms of what she's done for fashion, I mean, it's just amazing. She hasn't put a foot wrong, I don't think, in whatever we've seen her in, whether it's in the formal occasions where she is, there representing her position in a much more official role, or whether she's just mom. She hasn't put a foot wrong, and she's championed high street stores. And I think that's been a difference for her too.
She never really wanted the public limelight, but she really kind of became very comfortable as the years went on. And, you just remember last year, she did this incredible dance on the White House lawn for the Easter egg roll.
Yes.
To Bruno Mars. She never took herself too seriously, and I think that's why people could relate to her so well. She's very down to earth, and, she really, was an inspiration, I think, for a lot of people. She made herself accessible in a way that First Ladies have not done previously.